What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for ABBV with the ticker symbol ABBV. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like ABBV has been in an uptrend since October of 2021. Let me scroll outside of the chart or zoom out on the chart, and you can see it's a big uptrend since 2020, but now it looks like we are in a more aggressive uptrend, and I'm going to show you guys right now with a channel. I believe this fits pretty good right here. You can see that we get 3 touches on the bottom side and also 3 touches on the top side. So this is a confirmed channel, and we are still inside of it, so that's a good sign for the bulls. So as long as we are still inside of here, that doesn't show any signs of weakness, so we can continue higher. So since we just bounced off of support, we could be headed towards resistance, maybe back up to the 145 level, 150 level. However, I'm a little cautious just because we recently had a breakout, and normally these breakouts fail and we do expect a pullback. So maybe we could come back first to the 137 level before continuing higher. You can see that this earnings was just an opportunity for the market makers or the whales to push the price up. You can see that the bulls were having a hard time breaking through this 136, 137 level, and it got rejected quite a few times. And the short sellers were looking at this also, so all their stops were piling up here. And then right when earnings came, it was just a blast off, and now you can see that prices are still continuing higher. That's just a short squeeze, and that's what adds fuel to the fire. So it's continuing to push up, so we don't even have to pull back. If the breakout is really strong, we don't have to see a pullback, but 90% of the time we do, especially since there's a little gap right here that could be filled. So either we're just going to go directly to the target that I believe ABBV can reach, which is the upper side of this channel, or we're going to pull back first and then continue higher. Can we pull back first and then not even find some type of support at the 137 level? Yes, we can do that also, but I'm not seeing that. I don't think we will do that. We can, but I don't think we will. So I think ABBV is going to continue an uptrend until it shows signs of weakness, which is a breakout side of the channel. Let me show you guys the major uptrend that ABBV is inside of. Well, like I said, it started back here in 2020. So we're still inside of this uptrend. Let me show you guys right now. This fits pretty good right here. We get 3 touches on the bottom side, and we get quite a few touches on the top side. And if this is the uptrend for ABBV, we are pretty close to the highs of the... Let me change the color. It's going to make the big channel yellow and the small one green. So like I said before, we are very close to the resistance side, which is the high side of the channel. So this could reject prices lower, but we also have this smaller channel in place, so that could keep prices up also. So we are coming to a point where we could see a bigger correction, but I think ABBV is going to continue to push higher and higher before we see that correction in place. So where is my target for ABBV? Well, I'm going to use a measured move. You can see that this was the first leg up right here, and then we had a pullback in the market. But since the market moves in twos, if I drag the first leg up right where the second leg started, you can see the second leg started losing steam and sputtering out right at this 117 level, and then we had another correction and prices continue higher. So if we continue higher, then the first and second legs are just going to make one big leg, and if I just drag that over again, this can show me where price will also stall out like we did over here, or even get a sell-off like we did back here where there's a big red candle. So these measured moves are pretty accurate, and if I drag it over, my target I have is right at the 163 level. So I believe ABBV is going to continue to move higher until this target is reached. We don't have to reach it, but it looks like it can. So I'm going to be sticking with that target. unless something drastic changes and we just sell off very harshly. But as right now, I think we can reach this target. I don't think it's going to reach it inside of this green channel. It's a possibility, but I doubt it. I think they might get rejected right here from the top side and might pull back more before continuing higher. And this target might be reached, it looks like maybe if we stay inside the green channel, let me just drag it up, we could reach the target within the next couple of months. But if we don't, and we stay inside this yellow channel, then we can reach it probably in September or October. That's what it looks like. But I think the trend is still going to continue to move higher. You can see that after this double bottom right here, it started a uptrend, and we haven't been near these prices in a while. So this uptrend is not really showing any signs of weakness. We're still going to continue to push higher. This is just a micro channel inside the bigger yellow channel. So there's two uptrends in play. Even if we do see signs of weakness in the green one, we still have the yellow one to fall back on. So I think ABBVIE is going to continue to push higher. So that's why I'm looking for higher price targets. So that's all I have on the daily chart. Let's go and take a look at the weekly chart. So here we have the weekly chart for ABBVIE, and this is something to be a little worried about. We are getting far away from the EMA. You can see that right here. The EMA is back here, and the candlestick where we're trading at is much or high above it. Just like we had over here, usually that leads to a pullback to the EMA. Same thing over here, or even here, or even here. Anytime we get far away from the EMA, it's going to snap back to it, even for the shorts. So it's no exception for the shorts either. So price action just likes to trade near this squiggly line. So we are getting far away from it. So we could see a snapback, like I said, maybe back to that 135, 136 level. Maybe we might just start stalling out and trading sideways before the EMA catches up. But since we are moving more aggressive, we could just stay in the same aggressive angle until those higher targets are reached. Because before, price action wasn't that aggressive, and then it had to pull back. But since we are staying far away from it for a while, we could just continue in the same manner to the targets. So it's not something that's extremely bad, but just something to point out and something to be aware about, that I normally don't like it when price gets too far away from the email like this, because then you see a pullback. But then that just becomes a good opportunity to join in with the trend. The pullbacks are where you want to be buying. Not financial advice, that's just what I would do. You don't want to be buying right now. You want to wait for a pullback, kind of like what we had over here, or over here, or even just the micro pullback, something like right here or here. So you just get in a cheaper price and you're ready in profit when the trend continues. So let's take a look, like I said, at the major uptrend. Since we had that double bottom, this chart shows you the double bottom more clearer than the daily chart because it's just summarized view. So let me show you guys that right now. Here's the uptrend. We got a lot of touches on the lower side. We got a few touches up here on the top side, and we're still inside the channel. So like I said before, we're getting far away from the EMA and we're near the upper side of the channel, so that could send prices to the lower side. However, we are in an aggressive uptrend, so we could continue to stay aggressive and continue to push higher and higher. So let's take a look at my long-term target. Looks like I can get a measured move since 2012, 2013. This would be the first leg up for the price action, and then there was a pullback. We got that double bottom, and then prices continue to trend higher. And if I move the measured move right to that double bottom when it finished, you can see the target I have is right at the 156 level. So everything is pointing up, and like I said before, I still expect that other measured move to be reached possibly too, and which is right at the 163 level. Let me grab the arrow and not the channel. So this one's also right at the 163, 164 level. So there's some confluence here. So traders are looking at multiple targets that are pointing up, and this is probably where they'll be taking profits. So these are my targets for ABBVIE. Like I said before, we could see a pullback maybe to the 136 level. Maybe not. If we do, I'm still expecting higher prices. If we break through that 136 level, then the next support level is probably going to be right at the maybe to the 119 level, or the support side of this channel. But I still think they're going to try to reach these measured move targets. So that's all I have for ABBV. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver good content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.